20 Golden Age Hollywood Stars Who Never Married, The Untold Reasons. Hollywood's golden age was full of legendary stars, charming, talented, and adored by millions. But behind the dazzling lights and silver screen magic, some of these icons chose to walk a different path. Staying single for life. Was it fame, personal struggles, or hidden secrets that kept them from saying I do? Today, we uncover the untold reasons behind 20 Golden Age Hollywood stars who never married. But before we dive into this fascinating journey, if you haven't subscribed to Globewise Entertainment yet, hit that subscribe button now. Stay tuned for more captivating Hollywood stories, untold secrets, and timeless legends. 1. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo, the enigmatic star who chose solitude. Greta Garbo was one of Hollywood's most iconic and mysterious actresses. Rising to fame in the 1920s and 1930s, she captivated audiences with her mesmerizing performances in films like Grand Hotel and Camille. Despite her immense success, Garbo was notoriously private, often avoiding the limelight and social events. Why she never married. Garbo famously valued her independence above all else. She once declared, "I want to be alone," a sentiment that defined her personal life. While she had rumored relationships with actors and writers, she never settled down, preferring a life of solitude in New York City after retiring early from Hollywood. Some speculate that her fear of commitment, focus on her career, and possible same-sex relationships played a role in her decision to remain single. What do you think? Was Greta Garbo truly happier living in solitude, or did she regret her choice later in life? Let us know in the comments. 2. Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn, the independent icon who never married. Katharine Hepburn was one of Hollywood's most celebrated actresses, known for her fierce independence, sharp wit, and trailblazing spirit. Unlike many actresses of her time, she defied traditional norms, wearing trousers, speaking her mind, and focusing intensely on her career. Though she had a long and passionate relationship with actor Spencer Tracy, he was already married and never divorced his wife. Hepburn dedicated herself to him for over 25 years, often stepping away from her own ambitions to support him in private. However, she never married, perhaps because she valued her freedom or knew that true companionship didn't always require a legal bond. What do you think? Was Katharine Hepburn's choice to remain unmarried a sacrifice for love or a bold statement of independence? Let us know in the comments. 3. James Dean. James Dean, the rebel who never settled. James Dean, the ultimate symbol of youthful rebellion, rose to fame with iconic films like Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant. His brooding looks, undeniable talent, and untamed spirit captivated audiences, making him a legend even before his tragic death at just 24. Despite his fame, Dean never married. Some say he was too focused on his skyrocketing career, while others believe he struggled with personal identity and relationships. Rumors about his sexuality and emotional complexities further added to the mystery of his private life. Sadly, his untimely death in a car crash in 1955 left many questions unanswered. What do you think? If James Dean had lived longer, would he have ever settled down, or was he destined to remain Hollywood's eternal lone wolf? Let us know in the comments. 4. Montgomery Clift. Montgomery Clift, the tragic Hollywood icon who never married. Montgomery Clift was one of Hollywood's most talented and handsome leading men, known for his intense performances in films like A Place in the Sun, 1951, and From Here to Eternity, 1953. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Clift never married, despite being linked to several actresses, including Elizabeth Taylor, who remained a close lifelong friend. Why did he never marry? Clift struggled with his sexuality in an era when being openly gay or bisexual could destroy a career. He also battled severe personal demons, including alcohol and drug addiction, which worsened after a near-fatal car crash in 1956 that left him in chronic pain. His deep emotional struggles and self-destructive lifestyle ultimately prevented him from finding lasting love. Do you think Montgomery Clift's career would have been different if Hollywood had been more accepting of LGBTQ+ actors back then? Share your thoughts in the comments. 5. Marlene Dietrich. Marlene Dietrich, the timeless enigma who never married. Marlene Dietrich, the legendary German-American actress and singer, was a symbol of glamour, sophistication, and rebellion in Hollywood's golden age. Known for her husky voice, androgynous style, and mesmerizing performances in films like Morocco, 1930, and The Blue Angel, 1930, Dietrich captivated audiences worldwide. Despite her magnetic charm and countless love affairs, she never officially married beyond her early legal union with Rudolf Sieber, which lasted only on paper. Dietrich had relationships with both men and women, including rumored romances with icons like Jean Gabin, John Wayne, and even writer Ernest Hemingway. However, she rejected the traditional roles of a wife and mother, prioritizing her independence, career, and a life filled with passion on her own terms. Reason for never marrying. Though technically married, Dietrich and her husband lived separately for most of their lives. She believed marriage limited personal freedom, preferring companionships without legal or societal constraints. Hollywood's most enigmatic femme fatale remained a free spirit until the very end. Question for you. Do you think Marlene Dietrich's decision to remain independent helped or hurt her legacy in Hollywood? Share your thoughts in the comments. 6. Cary Grant. Cary Grant, the charming bachelor of Hollywood. Cary Grant, one of Hollywood's most iconic leading men, was the epitome of sophistication, wit, and undeniable charm. Known for classics like North by Northwest and To Catch a Thief, he captivated audiences with his effortless charisma. Despite his many on-screen romances, Grant never seemed to find lasting love in real life. Why he never married, long-term. Though Grant was officially married 5 times, none of his marriages lasted. Some speculate that his perfectionist nature and dedication to his career made it difficult for him to sustain relationships. Others believe his close relationship with fellow actor Randolph Scott, along with ongoing rumors about his sexuality, may have played a role in his complex personal life. Ultimately, he seemed to prefer companionship over lifelong commitment. Question for you. Do you think Cary Grant's fear of commitment was due to Hollywood pressures, or was he simply someone who preferred independence? Let us know in the comments. 7. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck was one of Hollywood's most talented and iconic actresses, known for her versatility and powerful performances in films like Stella Dallas and Meet John Doe. She was married once to actor Robert Taylor, but their marriage ended in divorce after over a decade. Despite this, Stanwyck chose to remain single for much of her life, focusing on her career and keeping her personal life private. It is believed that her commitment to her work and a sense of independence were key factors in her decision to stay single. Her career continued to flourish, and she became a beloved figure in Hollywood, even though she avoided remarriage. Some speculate that her emotional guard, developed from past relationships, led her to stay focused on her professional life rather than pursuing love. Question for you. Do you think Barbara Stanwyck's decision to remain single was a result of her career ambitions, or do you think something deeper influenced her personal choices? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. 8. Agnes Moorehead. Agnes Moorehead, the independent star. Agnes Moorehead, best known for her role as Endora in Bewitched, was a highly talented actress who enjoyed a successful career on stage and in film. Despite her fame, Moorehead never married. Her decision to remain single could have been influenced by her deep devotion to her craft, as well as personal experiences that shaped her private life. Though she was briefly married in the 1930s, it ended in divorce, and she chose not to remarry. Speculation about her sexuality also surrounded her, as some believed she was a lesbian, though she never publicly confirmed this. Above all, Moorehead seemed to prioritize her career and independence. Question for you. What do you think kept Agnes Moorehead from finding lasting love, despite her fame and beauty? Let us know in the comments. 9. Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr was a beloved actor best known for his roles in Perry Mason and Ironside, but his personal life remained shrouded in mystery. Despite his success on screen, Burr never married, and his private life sparked rumors. It was widely speculated that Burr was gay, though he never publicly confirmed it. Some believe his decision to remain unmarried was due to the pressures of maintaining a public image in a time when being openly gay was not accepted in Hollywood. Burr was also deeply private, which led him to keep his relationships and personal struggles out of the public eye. Question for you. What do you think about Raymond Burr's decision to keep his private life a secret? Do you think he could have been more open about his sexuality in the public eye? 10. Elsa Lanchester. Elsa Lanchester was a talented English actress known for her unforgettable role as the Bride of Frankenstein. While she was married to fellow actor Charles Laughton, their relationship was anything but conventional. Despite their marriage, the couple lived separate lives for most of their union, with Laughton often pursuing his own private affairs. Elsa, a fiercely independent woman, was deeply focused on her career, which often took precedence over her personal life. She was also rumored to have had relationships with women, though this was never publicly confirmed, reflecting the complexities of her time and the Hollywood norms she navigated. Reasons: Elsa's relationship with Laughton was untraditional, possibly due to his rumored homosexuality, and her own desire for independence and privacy in both her professional and personal lives. She chose to focus on her acting career, which often meant living on her terms. Question for you. What do you think of Elsa Lanchester's unconventional marriage with Charles Laughton? Was it ahead of its time, or a reflection of the personal struggles they both faced in Hollywood? 11. Tallulah Bankhead. Tallulah Bankhead was a bold, outspoken actress known for her captivating presence both on and off the screen. Famous for her roles in films like Lifeboat and The Little Foxes, Tallulah was as notorious for her fiery personality and wild lifestyle as she was for her acting. Despite numerous high-profile relationships, she never married, choosing instead to live life on her terms. Her numerous love affairs with men and women were well known, but she never settled down, likely due to her strong desire for independence and a refusal to conform to traditional expectations. Reason: Tallulah's refusal to marry could be linked to her defiance of societal norms and her intense desire to maintain control over her own life, refusing to be tied down. Question to you. What do you think influenced Tallulah Bankhead's decision to stay single? Was it her career, her independence, or something else? Let us know in the comments. 12. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn was one of Hollywood's most notorious heartthrobs, known for his swashbuckling roles and adventurous lifestyle. Though he married 3 times, he never truly settled down and was never known for staying in long-term relationships. Flynn's reputation for womanizing and his wild escapades off-screen often overshadowed his career. Despite his multiple marriages, his love life was chaotic, and he was more often seen in the arms of different women rather than with a committed partner. His reluctance to settle down can be attributed to his free-spirited nature, a strong desire for independence, and perhaps his deeper, unaddressed personal struggles. Question for you. Do you think Errol Flynn's reputation as a ladies' man contributed to his inability to find lasting love? Let us know your thoughts. 13. George Sanders. George Sanders was a suave British actor known for his roles in films like Rebecca and All About Eve. Though he married multiple times, he never seemed to find lasting happiness in his relationships. Sanders was a complex man, and his marriages often ended in bitterness, with him openly admitting to being disillusioned with the institution of marriage. His charm on screen contrasted with his personal life, where he struggled with deep cynicism and depression. He also became increasingly reclusive as he aged, even reportedly expressing a desire to end his life in a letter before his passing. Reason for never finding lasting love: his disillusionment with marriage, mental health struggles, and a deep sense of emotional detachment made it difficult for him to form lasting, meaningful connections. Audience question: do you think George Sanders' charm and on-screen persona masked a much darker, lonely reality behind the scenes? Let us know your thoughts. 14. Eva Le Gallienne. Eva Le Gallienne, a Hollywood legend who stayed single. Eva Le Gallienne was a groundbreaking actress, director, and writer during Hollywood's golden age, known for her incredible talent and dedication to the stage. Despite her fame, Le Gallienne never married. She devoted herself entirely to her career, often putting her artistic pursuits above personal relationships. There were also rumors that she was a lesbian, though she never publicly confirmed it, which may have influenced her decision to remain single in an era where such things were not widely accepted. Her legacy as a pioneering force in theater and film remains intact, but her personal life stayed mostly private, with her commitment to her work being her primary focus. Question for the audience. What do you think? Did Eva Le Gallienne's dedication to her career come at the expense of her personal life, or was there more to her story? 15. Hattie McDaniel. Hattie McDaniel, Hollywood's groundbreaking star who chose to stay single. Hattie McDaniel made history as the first African American to win an Academy Award for her role in Gone with the Wind, 1939, where she portrayed Mammy. Despite her immense success, McDaniel never married, focusing on her career and dealing with the challenges of being a black actress in a segregated Hollywood. While she had several relationships, societal and racial barriers during her time made it difficult for her to find lasting love. Additionally, McDaniel was deeply committed to her professional life, often choosing work over personal commitments. Question for the audience: what do you think would have happened if Hattie McDaniel had been given more romantic roles in Hollywood during her time? 16. Lou Costello. Lou Costello was a beloved comedian known for his partnership with Bud Abbott in the famous comedy duo Abbott and Costello. Despite his success in Hollywood, Lou never fully settled down in his personal life. Although he had several relationships and was married briefly, he never seemed to find lasting happiness in marriage. His dedication to his comedy career, frequent tours, and the pressure of his public life likely played a role in his lack of long-term commitment. Costello also struggled with his weight and health issues, which may have contributed to his reluctance to settle down. Why do you think Lou Costello, a man who made so many laugh, chose to stay single for most of his life? 17. Edward Everett Horton. Edward Everett Horton was a beloved character actor in Hollywood's golden age, known for his comedic timing and quirky roles in films like The Front Page, 1931, and Topper, 1937. Despite his charm and popularity, Horton never married, and his personal life remained relatively private. It is believed that his decision to remain single was partly due to his devotion to his career, as well as the pressures and personal complexities of Hollywood life. Some speculate that Horton may have also kept his sexual orientation private during an era when such matters were not openly discussed in the industry. Question for the audience: what do you think about Edward Everett Horton's decision to remain single? Do you think it was solely for his career, or do you believe there were other personal reasons behind it? 18. Liberace. Liberace was a flamboyant pianist and entertainer who became one of the most famous performers of the 20th century, known for his extravagant lifestyle, dazzling costumes, and larger-than-life persona. Despite his popularity, Liberace never married, and he kept his personal life private, often denying rumors about his sexuality. It was widely speculated that he was gay, but he always maintained that he was straight, and his relationships remained hidden, possibly due to the societal pressures of the time. Reasons: Liberace's refusal to marry and publicly acknowledge his romantic relationships can be attributed to the fear of damaging his carefully crafted public image and career. The Hollywood of his era was far less accepting of LGBTQ+ individuals, and his decision to remain single may have been a way to avoid scrutiny and preserve his star status. Question for the audience: what do you think? Did Liberace's need for privacy about his relationships affect his legacy, or was it a sign of the times? Let us know in the comments. 19. Charles Laughton. Charles Laughton was a celebrated actor in Hollywood's golden age, known for his powerful performances in films like The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Witness for the Prosecution. Though he married actress Elsa Lanchester, their relationship was unconventional, and Laughton spent much of his life with rumors swirling about his sexuality. His marriage was reportedly strained, and he often preferred his own company. Many believe Laughton's reluctance to conform to societal expectations and his struggles with personal identity led to his relatively private and solitary life. Reason for never remarrying: Laughton's marriage to Lanchester was unconventional, and his personal life was often shrouded in mystery. The speculation about his sexuality and his discontent with Hollywood's pressures may have influenced his choice to remain distant from typical societal expectations of marriage. Question for the audience: do you think Charles Laughton's personal struggles and the pressures of Hollywood played a major role in his decision to stay away from remarriage? Let us know your thoughts. 20. Margaret Rutherford. Margaret Rutherford was a beloved English actress known for her quirky and eccentric roles, especially in the Miss Marple films. Despite her fame, she remained unmarried throughout her life. While she had a long-term relationship with actor Stringer Davis, they never tied the knot. Rutherford was known for focusing heavily on her career and personal struggles, including mental health issues, which may have kept her from pursuing a traditional marriage. Her devotion to her craft and her unique approach to life made her one of the most memorable and beloved figures in Golden Age Hollywood. Question for the audience. What do you think about Margaret Rutherford's choice to remain unmarried? Do you believe it was her career focus or something deeper? Let us know in the comments. Many of these actors lived in an era when marriage was expected, yet they chose to remain single due to career dedication, personal preferences, hidden identities, or emotional struggles. Would you like a deeper focus on any particular individual? That's a wrap on our look at 20 Golden Age Hollywood stars who never married and the untold reasons behind it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the glamorous yet mysterious lives of these icons, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fascinating content from Globewise Entertainment. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes stories from Hollywood's golden era. Subscribe now and never miss out.